eyes. Cats are keen observers. We notice everything that happens around here.
Well, that's real good, Altch, because then you would notice when we're out of toilet paper.
Toilet paper? Why would I want to notice that, Frodge? None of us use toilet paper. I mean, cats notice important things, like if we're running out of cat food.
Yeah, like if I have forgotten to do up all the buttons on my white satin pyjamas.
Your white satin pyjamas? I said important things, like if there are any fleas hopping around my bed, like if my claws need sharpening.
Like how many eyes I've pecked out for the whole of this week.
What? Pay attention. I said important things. I've noticed, for example, that the favourite thing that people are interested in is sport. They're always playing sport or watching it.
Support? That's like putting things under a bridge so it don't fall down.
Not support. I said sport. Sport. They like it so much they have many different types of sport.
Are all the people doing it called sporters?
No, the people watching it are called supporters.
Hey, this is hard to understand.
Yeah, people make it that way because they don't want animals to join in.
I bet they don't have a sport called eye-pecking out.
No. Take, for example, the sport called tennis. Two people hit a small yellow ball over a fishing net. They use more fishing net at the end of a stick called a racket to hit the ball. You have to hit the ball past the other person on the other side of the fishing net.
They must have been fishermen to have all that fishing net, Altch.
Yeah, I think they used to be. Lots of people watch it too.
This sport sounds very, very boring.
It is, Frodge, but they make it more interesting by having someone called a scorer to keep the score. This person tries to annoy the players by making up crazy scores, like going straight to 15. Doesn't even mention 1 through to 14.
Does that make them real mad, Altch?
It sure does. They start grunting when they hit the ball. Then the scorer tries to calm them down by calling them love. But that doesn't work. They are now sweating mad, always going to their towels to wipe their face.
This sounds horrible, Altch. Maybe the scorer should stop annoying them and do something to show he's sorry.
The scorer has thought of that. He offers them juice, but it's no good. They still keep grunting. But do you know, Frodge, the supporters still like it.
Hey, Altch, I've seen people punch each other. Must be another sport. But they put on soft gloves so it does not hurt.
That's right, Frodge. That's called boxing. Nothing to do with boxers, though. They also have another sport called football.
They have balls in the shape of a foot?
No, Coozsi. They kick balls with their foot. It's a kind of keepings-off sport with two teams wearing different colours. One team tries to make sure the other team can't get the ball. A scorer runs around the field blowing a whistle, again trying to annoy them. The crowd hates the scorer.
Why don't they just get rid of the scorer then?
Not in football they don't, but in another sport they do. They call that sport war. In war, you need two big teams called armies. They're called armies because they carry arms.
Why would they want to carry arms, Altch? Arms don't work. unless they're part of your body.
They would be better off carrying wings.
No, it is arms that they carry. And the way you win is by killing people on the other team, any way you can.
What? And people want to watch this?
No, all the supporters are hiding because they don't want to be killed like the people on the teams. And everyone says how horrible war is.
If it's so terrible, why do they play it?
I guess they must really like it deep down or something. And anyway, anybody that ends up dead becomes a hero.
You can't become a hero when you're dead, Altch. Heroes save people. When you're dead, you can't save anybody.
I know, Frodge. But that's what people are like. The sport ends when one side kills all of the other side, or when one side gives up. That's called surrender. The winning side knows the other side surrendered because they wave a big white flag.
What if they haven't got a white flag, Altch?
Well, you can't surrender until you've got one. But you can buy this white flag from a flag shop.
A flag shop? I've never seen a flag shop.
I haven't either. I guess that's why wars go on for a long time. Takes them a long time to find these flag shops.
I'm glad frogs don't play sport. Sounds horrible to play and boring to watch.
Yeah, but you know people are crazy about sport. But hey, you know they aren't all bad because they make good cat food.
I didn't know cats eat people.
No, I mean people go and make good food for cats. Which reminds me, I'm hungry. We need to go into town to buy cat food. Yeah, but town is a long way away. We need to get there and get back quickly so I can get my required sleep. Cats need lots of sleep, you know.
We can fly there.
What? I'm a cat. I can't fly. But I've got a plan. I've watched Farmer Hexter. He rides into town on a horse. So easy. The horse is fast. You should see it run. It gets there in no time. And anything that gets in its way, it jumps right over it. But I think a horse is too big for us. So we'll have to use something smaller.
We can use an ant. They're small but strong.
No, it would be quicker walking. And ants can't jump either. But I know something that would work. I think a goat would be just right. You know, goats look a lot like horses, but are just smaller.
Farmer Hexter has got a goat, but it looks very savage. Too savage for a frog to ride.
Rubbish! Goats aren't savage. They're gentle creatures. And I've seen how Farmer Hexter trained his horse to make it good for riding and jumping. And that's how we'll train the goat. I've got a training whip and I've got a saddle. I'll train this goat in no time. And then we'll sit riding in the saddle on its back. Straight into town we'll go. Jump anything that gets in the way. Get there in no time.
What if the goat doesn't know the way into town?
Don't worry. I've got a map. I'll show it to the goat and tell the goat, here's the road and here's the town, and that's where you'll take us.
But what if this savage goat can't read maps?
Of course goats can read maps. I've never seen a goat wearing glasses, so they must have good eyes.
But what if the savage goat doesn't like the colour of the saddle?
Stop thinking up problems that don't exist, Frodge. This goat is not savage. When you train it, you show it who is boss and once trained, it will follow your orders and it will be happy for us to ride on it into town and jump anything in the way. We'll start tomorrow morning before the goat wakes up. It is something we need to do all together. Look, there is the goat over there in the paddock fast asleep. I've got my fishing line hooked onto the saddle. I'll lower it down onto the goat while it's still asleep. That way, when we start training it, it will have the saddle on it already.
What if he doesn't like the red saddle, Altch?
Shush, shush, don't wake it up. It's a beautiful saddle. What goat wouldn't like it?
Ouch! Look at its face! It's so savage!
Shush! Shush, Frodge! Here comes the saddle, goat! There, the saddle is in place. Time to start training. Hey, it's time to wake up, goat!
Ma, nice blanket, thank you.
Blanket? That's not a blanket, you silly goat. That's a saddle. A saddle. A saddle for us to ride in. Ma, nice blanket.
Look, Altch. The savage goat is eating the saddle.
Stop that now, goat. I've got a whip here. Stop, stop. I'm here to train you.
Ma, I like going by train.
Go by train? No, I mean we're here to teach you, silly goat. We'll ride you into town, goat, and you can jump over anything in the way. Obey, obey.
And I can pick your eyes out, goat.
No, we won't, goat. Just obey, obey. And let go of the whip. Let go.
Ma, nice whip.
Look, Altch. The savage goat is now starting to eat the whip.
Let go. Stop. Let go, goat. Let go. Let go. Stop, goat. That whip is for training, not for eating. Stop. He's eaten it all.
Goats are anything-ivores, meaning they can eat anything.
Ma, that's a nice fishing rod.
Yes, thank you, goat. I fish for electric eels all the time. My fishing rod is made out of special sensitive fiberglass.
Altch. I think the savage goat does not mean he likes the look of your fishing rod. I think he means he wants to eat it.
You're right, Frodge. This is terrible. I need my fishing rod. You can't have it, goat.
But you started to train it with your whip, Altch. Train it to run and jump. It might be able to jump right over that fence now. With that bit of training.
That wasn't enough training. Well, at least I don't think it was.
But maybe he's a fast learner, Altch. And look, he's going back to get a run up to jump the fence and then eat your fishing rod.
You're right, Frodge. You're right. He is getting ready to jump. And he is savage. Let's get out of here. Run back home and we'll lock the door. Run! Run! What a savage goat! Hey, what are you two doing on my back? You're slowing me down.
I've heard that cats can run faster than savage goats, so we're safe here.
What? No, that's horses that can run fast. Yeah, faster than goats. But I'm not stopping until we get home and lock that door. Ooh, Yeah, you two are heavy. You're treating me like a horse.
Be nice if you had a saddle up here.
Idiots. Run. I'm sure the goat is catching up. Out of breath. What a lucky escape. The door is locked. No way a goat can get in.
What do you mean, lucky? That savage goat isn't anything of all. Eats saddles and whips and fishing rods, and I bet it eats doors too.
Maybe you're right, Frodge. That goat is savage. What hope have we got?
Croak! Help! Maybe that goat is a frogivore too.
It must think this is war.
It can't think that, Coozsi. I told you animals don't play sport.
I've seen horses play sport. They have these races.
Yeah, must be when you train a horse, they learn to play sport as well as run and jump.
Yeah, and you trained that goat, Altch. And now it's learned to run and jump and play sport. And now it's playing war. I bet it's taken up arms too.
Or taken up wings if it was smarter.
I think the goat has started war, but I don't know what to do. Just a minute. Yes, I do. We can stop it. We'll surrender. Yes, surrender. We'll wave a white flag. I'll put it on the end of my fishing rod, push it through the chimney and wave it. The war will be over.
But we haven't got a white flag, and there's no flag shop anywhere near here.
I must think. But I don't know where a flag shop is either. But I can find something that looks like a flag and trick the goat. Find something white. Hey, Frodge, your pyjamas, they're white. And they look like a flag.
What? My pyjamas? My pyjamas look nothing like a flag.
They are close to looking like a flag, Frodge, I think. Anyway, the pyjamas will be a long way away from that goat. He won't notice a difference from that distance.
What? I thought you said you've never seen a goat with glasses, so they must have good eyes.
This will work, Frodge. This has to work.
Anyway, my pyjamas are white satin and the flag has to be just white.
White or white satin? What's the difference? It will all look white to the goat. We need to do this, Frodge. This is our only hope. Things will work out fine. I'll tie the pyjamas onto the end of the fishing rod and then push them up through the chimney and wave. That goat can't help but see them. This tying on is not easy. But look, there they are.
They look like my white satin pyjamas on your fishing rod, Altch. Don't look like a flag at all.
The goat will know it's a white flag. Anyway, I'll shout, "I surrender," when I'm waving it. There, I am waving the fishing rod with our white flag. I surrender! I surrender! The goat should hear that. Look up the chimney and see if the flag is high enough, Coozsi.
Oh yeah, the flag is high enough, but it is a black flag.
Black flag? Black? Something is wrong here. I know. It must have gone black from all the soot in the chimney.
What? My beautiful white satin pyjamas! They They never were a flag, and now they're all black.
Well, I'll bring 'em back down, Frodge. I wonder if the goat knows what a black flag means. I don't. Hope it does not mean attack. I think they're caught on something.
Yes, they're black, and now you are starting to rip them.
What? My beautiful white satin pyjamas.
Oh no, they're stuck. Coozsi, you fly up the chimney, see what they're caught on, and unhook them.
Fly up the chimney? It's all black and dirty in there.
But you're black already, Coozsi.
I may be black, but I'm shiny clean black, not dirty black.
Come on, Coozsi. Black is black. You need to do this.
I'll have to fly with close-in wings, so they don't touch the soot. That's the flying style I use in a surprise eye-pecking attack.
My beautiful white satin pyjamas, all black and ripping.
Check out if the goat has started eating the door yet, Coozsi.
There is no goat here. There is no goat anywhere. Hey, there it is a long way away, still back in the paddock.
What? See? It wasn't going to jump that fence. Hey, it wasn't going to chase us to eat my fishing rod. It wasn't going to even eat down the door. I think it's not even savage.
It is savage, Altch. Think of my pyjamas. Because of that goat, they're black and ripped.
This has turned out all wrong. But I can bring down that dirty, ripped flag. You can come down too, Coozsi, and we'll go into town another day to get cat food. I'm too tired now.
It's not time to sleep. It's still morning.
You must remember, cats need 18 hours sleep a day.
But there is only 12 hours in a day, Altch. The rest is night.
I've had enough of this conversation. I'm closing my eyes and going to sleep.
How can I sleep in dirty, black and ripped pyjamas?
I'll stay awake and think about all the eyes I can peck out.
Good. Let me sleep. Altch,
Frodge.
And Coozsi.